How's it going, everybody? Today we're taking a look at the house here on Altura in La Crescenta, which is a northern suburb of Glendale. Very nice neighborhood. Most people know it for the very family-oriented neighborhood and excellent schools. So this is a great neighborhood if you guys are looking to move in this area. Starting off the tour here, this is just the front of the property. I will say it's a very cute home with excellent curb appeal. It's only a 2-bedroom property, but it's very, very comfortable. It's ready to move in, and you guys would find it pretty attractive. Looking at it from the street, good curb appeal. It's nice that it has this large or long driveway with a standard 1-car garage. So you can go ahead and park a vehicle in there, plus some storage for, holiday decorations. There's a small workshop in there. It's a really nice feature. Potentially, if you guys are investors, it's nice that this garage is detached. And the reason is because if you wanted to add like an ADU or make the garage into like a guest house, there's plenty of room to do so. You could just build it out here and even on the side where you can create a nice little 2-bedroom home. So that's potential future uses or, planning ahead down the road. But let's go ahead and focus on the main house right now. We're going to walk inside in a moment. Just to show you, we are located on a corner lot. It's a very nice green neighborhood. This lot particularly has a few pine trees and then some nice plants all around the property. Very scenic, very green. If you wanted to convert this to grass, you could potentially do that, or just kind of change the landscaping however you want. Just want to show you too, it does wrap around to the side. And as I'm walking over here, you might notice some vehicles passing in the distance. This home's on a corner lot of a stop sign. So this is a main road. It's called Lowell Avenue in Altura. This home's on Altura. Lowell, this is a direct route to the freeway. So if you continue down Lowell, you'll hit the freeway, the 210 freeway. So that's why you see a lot of vehicles. Most people exit Lowell. They go all the way up the street into Foothill, and then they can get to shops, eateries, or there's more homes up that way. So yeah, that's something to be aware about. There's some traffic in the area. But yeah, this is the full lot. It actually is quite a large lot. So if you wanted to expand this home, make it a 3-bedroom home or add some square footage, there's a lot of potential here. So you got a nice little side yard over here, and then you also have this huge front yard with the trees. So that's the front yard. Let's go ahead and walk inside the house now. I'll give you a quick tour. Again, 1-car garage. This is kind of the pathway between the house and the garage, and you can just go in that door to get inside. So walking up the front porch here, very nice walk up. It's got like a scenic overlook into the neighborhood and the stop sign, and you can people watch if that's your thing. But here we go, stepping inside. Very, very cute house. And I'm going to close the door so you can hear how quiet it is. Okay, door's closed. I'll be quiet. So you get a little bit of street noise, but I'm being very quiet. And it's also about rush hour. It's 4 o'clock, almost 5 o'clock. And this is probably the busiest time of the day. But if you're going about your daily life, you will barely notice the traffic. And when it dies down, it's pretty quiet in here. All the windows and doors are upgraded, so they're dual pane, and they do a really good job of keeping the sounds out. But this here is the main living area. Very cozy living room. You can see this is a full-size sectional couch here. You got a 3-seater plus a love seat, and it's just very comfortable. This home, I would say it's older but tastefully updated. Like, it has the original wood floors that are in excellent shape. Most floors are not this condition, especially for the age of this house. And then the house, it has gone through some minor updates, just all the classic stuff. So new windows, fresh paint, and then just kind of tasteful updates. Like, there's a newer kitchen and a newer bathroom, which we'll get to in a moment. But this is the main living area. Just want you to see it. A few different angles here. It's very comfortable. And I would say very functional too. If you guys are going to have guests over, or you wanted a nice place to hang out, this is a very comfortable room. So that's the living room. We're gonna walk into the kitchen now. Right here is the kitchen. Again, it's been updated within the last couple of years. Very, very comfortable, very functional. So you have the stove, microwave. This is where the refrigerator would go. You do have a nice dishwasher and then a very deep sink, which is pretty functional for daily living. You know, you can do the dishes and it's nice to have that. There's also another cabinet over here with some storage, pretty standard storage on the side. And then some more storage up top for plates, wine glasses, cooktop, or cookware. It just depends what you guys want to do. This is a pretty standard table. You can just see it fits quite nicely. That's probably the biggest you could squeeze in here is a little 4-person table. And then you have plenty of room for 2 or 3 people to cook with your refrigerator and all the other appliances. Sliding door leads to the backyard, which we'll check out in a moment. And then there's also a back door that I was telling you about. And this steps outside to the garage, which we'll go back out there in a moment. All right, carrying down the hallway. So this is the hallway, not the biggest hallway. Again, this home's only 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and everything is just kind of really close by to each other. So we just stepped out of the kitchen. This is the restroom, the one and only restroom. It's been updated. It was updated about a year or 2 ago. Very nice, very functional. It's got a very functional bathtub. The shower, everything works quite nicely. It's got updated tiles that are easy to clean. So it's a very comfortable and functional restroom. You have the sink, the vanity, a couple shelves. Really, you know, nothing too exciting, but it is perfectly functional for this home. Carrying back through the hallway. Again, nice original floors throughout the property. It's a very, very nice touch. This is one of the bedrooms, which we'll go in a second. But I want to point out that you have laundry. Laundry is located right in the middle of the hallway here. And you can go ahead and put your washer and dryer, either stackable or next to each other. And then this is kind of like a blank canvas. If you wanted to put shelves, you could put shelves. If you do like a stackable, you could do a stackable and then make the right side storage. So really configure that how you want. But it's nice that it has laundry inside the house. You don't have to walk to the garage or anything like that. So that's the laundry situation. This is one of the bedrooms. This is the smaller one, but not by much. For reference, this is a queen size bed and it fits in here quite comfortably. Got a queen size bed, a lamp. There's a little bit of room for a dresser or maybe a nightstand over there. So it's a decent sized bedroom. If it's just, you know, you're a young couple or small family, this is perfectly functional as like a guest bedroom or maybe a home office if you need a home office space. But very standard bedroom. Good lighting in here too. You got the good natural light through the windows, and then you also have the nice recessed lighting up top. Closet, it's one of those older original closets. They're nice because they're usually a little bit wider than standard, but not the biggest closet. So if you're hoping for a walk-in, this house is not going to be, you know, ideal for you, but it's perfectly functional for standard clothing items. You could put some shoes on the bottom and just regular coats and jackets. So that's a closet situation. Let's go ahead and step into the final room. So again, this is the living room. Just came out of the smaller second bedroom. And this is what I will call the master or the primary bedroom. It's a little bit bigger than the other one. This is also a queen size bed for reference. But if you wanted to, you could probably easily put a king size bed. Yeah, absolutely, you could easily put a king size bed and a dresser, couple nightstands, or even a king size bed and a desk in the corner. This room is big enough for you to add a few more furniture pieces. So let me show you from this angle. It's nice that it has the large windows too. A couple more windows than the other bedroom because it's a little bit bigger. And then also the windows really help with the natural light. If you like natural light, this home is really good for that. There's a lot of opportunity for natural light. You can just kind of open the doors, let the breeze in, and feels very nice in here. This is just the back angle of this room. And then very similar closet setup. Everything here, same width as the other closet and the other room. This one has a cedar flooring, so that should help with moth. keeping the moss off your clothing. And then same ceiling height as well. So you got the shelf up top, the blank canvas down below. You can put your shoes, coats, jackets, really however you guys want to set this up. But that's going to do it for inside the house. Again, this is the living room, main entrance, back down the hallway into the kitchen area. And now we're going to go outside. Let me show you the backyard and the back patio. So here we are, back patio, backyard. This is like the immediate backyard right behind the property. It's nice that it's fenced in. These gates are a little bit newer. They were installed in the property about a year ago. Best part is if you have a dog, it's already fenced in. So that's the big plus here. It's nice to have the fences. Also, if you have small children, they won't be able to get out of here. They have codes, you can keep them locked, and so it's nice to keep your children safe and secure. But this is a good sized patio where you can add some furniture, a hammock, patio table, play set for the kids. You could just make this a very comfortable backyard for yourself. And again, it's nice to like just have the sliding door open, let the breeze in, really enjoy the fresh air and the greenery. So this is the immediate backyard. As we walk back or open the gate and walk towards the garage, this is that in-between pathway I was telling you about. That is the back door to the kitchen there. You can go through the pathway here into the garage and or straight ahead to the front yard. But here is the secondary backyard. You can also set this up however you want. You could put this as grass if you need more living space for children or you want to let the dogs run around. That's an option for you too. This is kind of nice too because it's attached to the driveway on the other side of the property here. As I show you this left side here, if you just take out that very small bush straight ahead, this could be potentially RV parking. Plenty of space, plenty of width. It's also nice that if you have a trailer or a boat, you can back it all the way here and kind of make this like a workman's area. Really a lot of space to, design this house how you want, set up parking areas, make more yard space. Or again, you can really add this or convert this garage into additional living space. You can make this section right here or build this section out so that way it's a larger structure and you can make it like another 2-bedroom home. So that's the full tour, guys. If you have any questions, reach out to me. If you need a tour, I'm happy to schedule a tour. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.